Welcome to the Fermented Homestead. If you're new here, my name is Anna, and on this channel, I'm sharing our journey of learning how to turn our home into a homestead. Earlier today, in fact, I just got back, I actually went for my first time to an Amish farm where I was able to pick up a bunch of raw cow's milk, got some veggies, found another farm, made a bunch of connections today, so I'm super excited. I'm going to go ahead, it's all out in my truck right now, so I'm going to go ahead, bring that stuff in, show you what we got, and then also later on today, we're actually going to be starting our fall garden seeds, at least a bunch of them. And I might even cook a meal for you too. I got everything unloaded, unpacked, and I even edited a video. I had to do it really quick. I was almost finished, got it uploaded. So hopefully you guys are enjoying that one. Let me see. I think I'm about 8 days behind. 9 days behind. I think I'm like 9 days behind. I'm really trying really hard to get caught up on videos and make it be more like only a 2 or 3 day delay. So I haven't been filming every day. I skipped the last couple of days, just so you're aware. If you're wondering why I don't institute things like right when they're in the comments, it's because I'm delayed. So anyways, I went to the Amish farm and I picked up 5 pounds of red potatoes, 5 pounds of yellow potatoes. Both of these are no spray. I also got, I don't even know how many tomatoes, but these are both delicious. I got these when I went to the farmer's market. I bought some of these and I just dipped them in ranch. They were delicious. And then she also had a bunch of these were 2 for $1 for cucumbers. In case you're wondering, I'm gonna make a tomato cucumber salad. And then, she also had these canned items. These are from last year. The sweet and sour, looks like a gardeniera type thing. And then hot and spicy. It's like kind of like a pepper relish type thing. And she said this one is the hotter one. So I had to get both, of course, because I got to give them a try. And then I also got 4 gallons. This is the main reason that I went. 4 gallons of raw milk, $4 each. Okay, in Washington State, these are about $15 each. So I got 4 of them. And then I also went to the health food store and I got some yogurt, and we are gonna go ahead and probably tomorrow, in tomorrow's vlog, yeah, we have too much going on today. Tomorrow we're gonna start our first attempt at making some raw milk yogurt in the Instant Pot. How cool is that? I don't know if you're as excited as I am, but I'm pretty excited. Then when I was on my way back, I happened to see, well, actually on the way there, but I continued, oh, it's dark as can be. I continued on my path, and then on the way back, I stopped at this, it's a farm that's on the side of the road. It's almost like market gardener type sort of thing, a small market garden. And gal Jennifer, she was super sweet, and she toured me her whole property, and I got so many ideas. She gave me so many ways that I can help to make this place a good success. So I'm super excited. If you ever see this, Jennifer, thank you so much for your advice. She was giving me ways that you can get like grants to get greenhouses, and you can do it for fencing and stuff like that. And I kind of already knew that from my brother-in-law, Scott, and he does that kind of thing all the time on his ranch. I did not know you can do it with a greenhouse though. So I'm super pumped about that. I'm going to be looking into that. So hopefully greenhouse will be coming sooner rather than later. But anyways, she had cucumbers. So I got these cucumbers were from Jennifer. These were from the Amish farm. And then she also had, don't fault her for this. It looks great when it went in the bag. So these are actually, we're going to go ahead right after this. I got kale and lettuce. We're going to try and see if we can revive this by putting it in some cold water. So I'm going to get these in the fridge, and I'm gonna go ahead and get these packaged up, and then I want to get the milk in the fridge first, and then we'll get started on trying to save the kale. If not, I'll just fry it up. But this is lettuce, so I do want to have some lettuce. Also, one other thing that I failed to mention, when I went into town, I also did a bunch of errands and stuff, went to like CHC and like Walmart and stuff like that. But I actually finally signed up for a post office box. I have not had a post office box since before we moved, our first time since we moved from our homestead. So it's been like 3 or 4 months. I haven't had a post office box, so nobody's been able to communicate with me via mail. So if you guys are interested in it and you want to send me a note or something like that, I will put for now on, my post office box will be listed in the videos down below. And I'll also try and get it over on like the channel description. So if you guys want to, drop me a note. I would love to hear from you guys. According to the people of the internet, I should be able to just take my kale and put it in water like a flower. Let's see. That's so sad. Oh my gosh. I should have put it in the cooler. I ran out of room in the cooler and the milk took priority, so. Goodness. Oh, I forgot to mention, the tomatoes, she charged $2.99 a pound. And she also, I asked her, and when her tomato season kicks into high gear in about 3 weeks, she has canning tomatoes that she sells for $1. And I think they're the less desirable, the less, you know, big, like, come and get me at the farmer's market type. So I'm looking forward to that. I can can a bunch of tomatoes for super cheap. Okay, so we got the kale. This is the before. Okay. This is my lettuce. My lettuce sucks. And let this be no reflection upon either farm that or actually these were both from the same farm. Let this not be a reflection on the farm that I got it from, because it looks beautiful going into the bag like 4 hours ago. And these ones were getting ready to, clearly getting ready to bolt, so hopefully they won't be too bitter. She definitely didn't charge me much for them, so I'm not gonna stress it too much. Okay. And before. It's like a bouquet of lettuce. Okay. Then we got tomatoes and cucumbers. Let's get these in the fridge. Alrighty. I've finally gone through my seed collection and selected the things that I am gonna be growing this year. I took it easy. Normally I would be planting a lot more, but I don't want to overtax myself, and I'm just not ready, obviously, for a huge garden. As you guys know, if you guys watch my video, I'm making everything I want to plant, I have to build the garden. I picked out about 60 some odd varieties, plus lettuce and basil, and so I'm gonna go ahead and tell you what I got. Okay, you ready? The first one I got is from my friend Jess over at Even the Sparrow Homestead, and it is New England Sugar Pie Pumpkins. She sent these to me, I think a couple years ago, and so I'm just gonna plant those. We got 2 types of delicata squash. One is just delicata, and one is a honey boat. And then I have a Golden Hubbard, and my gardener Golden Hubbard, and Blue Hubbard. And then I got spaghetti squash, because I love the low carbies too, and a sweet mate. Oh gosh. And then my husband's favorite, kabocha. I got a Celebration acorn, Table King acorn. This one did not do well last year. I think I got like almost a 0 germination rate off of these, so we're just gonna see how it goes. That's why I'm, you know, we're gonna try it. Maybe it'll work this year. And then honey nut. It's like a butternut squash, a honey nut squash. And then I got 2 different types of Waltham butternut. One is Baker Creek, and one is Am I Gardener. And this is a new one. I haven't tried this one. It's a Burpees butternut. The butternut squash is the favorite of some bugs around here and the enemy of others. So hopefully I'll be able to intermingle enough to repel something. And then Pennsylvania Dutch crookneck. This is awesome. I forgot to pick out my beans. I just remembered. Might have to do a BRB at some point. Okay, so then we got some Kajari melon, Minnesota midget cantaloupe, melon rich sweetness, Prescott Fond Blanc, tiger melon, of course, from Stivers Homestead suggests that one. Kajari melon, of course, is Jess from Roost and Refuge. And same with Kiku chrysanthemum. Actually, I think I got this one before she suggested it, but she suggested it on hers. And then we're getting into summer squash here. We have an early bush scallop. I've never grown a scallop variety, but I'm really excited to try it. Summer early prolific straight neck. Yeah, I didn't get a crook neck, but so there's gonna be also, there'll be a crook neck one as well. And then a gray zucchini, golden summer squash, black zucchini, tremboncino, zucchino rampicante. I have a feeling these are exactly the same, but people refer to them as different. So I'm gonna grow them at the same time and I'll be able to find out. Georgia Southern collards. I have a lot of like collards, kales, stuff like that. And because they do really well in the winter, so I can get them growing up now, and then I can cover them up and they should be good to go. And then they're just tasty. They're really good in stir fries. They're low carb veggie, and they just have a lot of, they're packed with nutrition. So got the collards, and then an Ellen Felton dark collard, another Georgia Southern, and Shushoyu baby. I don't know, bok choy kind of. And then a Delway kale. That one's really good. Grew that last year. It was one of my favorites. Just your typical dinosaur kale. Red Russian kale. Black Tuscan. This is the same. It's a dinosaur kale. A dwarf Siberian. This one's super old. This is from 2016. So this seed here is 6 years old. I have a lot of seeds that are like 6 years old. That's why I'm trying to limit myself. Only do open packages for the most part. Portuguese kale. Kale, this is a blue curled scotch. This is also a 2016 seed. And then scarlet kale. This is a curly purple one. It's beautiful. I love it. I think I'm going to let that one go to seed this year so I can save it. Marrow stem kale. In fact, I think I'm going to do that with quite a lot of my seeds. And I need to make sure that I figure out how to do it properly, because I know that they can cross-pollinate. I believe, if memory serves, they can cross-pollinate. So I need to make sure I'm just letting one of them go to seed at a time. So hopefully I'll be able to maintain that and actually keep it to where just one brassica is going to seed at a time, so that I can save it. Marrow stem kale. I loved this one. It's as lettucey flavor as you can get. It's not a pungent flavor. It's not like, whoa, that's kale. Like, it's really good. I liked it. So now we're gonna get into the cucumbers and such. We have Russian pickling cucumber, sour Mexican gherkin. I have two, because they're two open packages from different companies. So I think I'm just gonna use up the rest of the package. Miniature white cucumber, true lemon cucumber, Be It Alpha, of course, the Stivers, double yield, Japanese climbing cucumber. This one is my dad's, told me about that one. I think that's the one that my dad said I need to get. Okay, we have the white Armenian yardlong, and then this one is the striped Armenian yardlong. I like both of them. I think this is the one last year that did really well. And then I think the white one, if memory serves, the white one, the starts didn't really take off, but I don't think it was their fault. I think it was where I planted them. It was in more of a shady location. Marketmore cucumber, another 2016 seed. These ones did great last year, so hopefully this year they will as well. And that's another great thing about starting the seeds indoor, is that I can kind of tell when each one is like past the point where I'm like, okay, nope, I need to reseed that. It's a lot easier to tell that way. So, all right, Calabos cabbage. I do have the red acre cabbage, but I have a bunch of seed starts that I got from the Amish couple first week when I went to the farmer's market. So I don't need them. I have plenty. I think I have like probably 20. So anyways, another type, another variety. And then a spring crisp Chinese cabbage. I love Chinese cabbage, like Napa cabbage type stuff. This is also Napa cabbage, because I really want to make some kimchi. I did not have good luck growing it last year. Something came along and just ate them all, and I never reseeded them. So hopefully this year they'll grow well. And I'm told, okay, according to this package, this is a Catskill Brussels sprout, and it says late summer to early fall. So hopefully I can grow these and they will get big enough to, I think probably it's a fall seed. I always thought that you're supposed to plant them in the year, so that it has enough time, because it's a very long growing vegetable. This one is 90 days and then 100 days. So these take a long time. I'm not sure, what is my last frost date? If you guys don't know it, you can just go onto Google and you can type in days to whatever and it'll tell you. I don't know my exact last frost date, but I just punched in October 20th. I know it's right around the end of October. I don't remember offhand. So I have 111 days until October 20th, which also is my sister's birthday. So happy birthday at 111 days, Tiffany. We're almost there. Okay, we're into cabbages. We got cabbages. We got Copenhagen. I love this. I love this type of cabbage. It's my favorite type of cabbage for like sauerkraut and things like that. There's also like this Savoy cabbage, and this one is, I do not like it for making sauerkraut, I found last year. I do like it for stir fries. It's delicious in stir fries. Sorry, I hope the seed rustling and moving is not too loud, but I don't have a way to control that, so sorry. Brunswick cabbage. This one is really old also. I looked for the date on it, and it does not packed with the date, but I think I got this the same year, and I think it's 2016. We have a Nash's Summer Green Cabbage. There's like maybe 2 seeds in here. This one is super old also. I don't remember the exact year, but this was one of my first seeds that I got packed for 2015. So yeah, this is one of the first seeds I got. And I also got this Mariner cabbage. Mariner, I think it is. This one has not germinated in like 2 years. I'm still gonna plant every last one of them until I know that none of them are gonna germinate. I'm not kidding, like literally 0 for the last 2 years, but I'm still gonna plant them. I think this planting might be enough. Yeah. Maybe I'll have enough to replant them when they don't grow. I'm so weird. Okay, we have Chinook Island cabbage. This is the first time that I've ever seen this, and I don't think I grew it last year. It says sell by, I bought this last year, and I don't even think, I know it looks crooked, but I don't think I opened this last year. Maybe I did. Oh, a must for making sauerkraut. It says right at the bottom. This is my kind of cabbage, so I'm pumped. Last seed, at least this seed. Glory of Unicorn? I don't know how to pronounce that. So that's it for those ones. So then I did these ones separately because I'm planning on mostly, I don't know why I did them separate. They're not separate, so we're not done. Okay, we have a Kragner lettuce, a Braveheart romaine lettuce from Haas Tools, oak leaf lettuce, Jericho lettuce. If you guys don't know, the So True Seed is kind of a smaller company. I think it's out of either one of the Carolinas, and I really like ordering from them because I get 10% off because I'm a part of the Abundance Plus, Justin Rhodes' program. So I get 10% off there, as well as Johnny Seeds and a few other places, but I think those are the only places that sell seeds that you get a discount. So it's kind of awesome and I love it. So make sure you check that out. I'm not an affiliate or anything. I really like it and I like supporting them. I like supporting what they do, and I just think, anyways, I just like them. So and then we have a Paris Island Cos romaine. This one here. My husband started last year liking oak leaf and then ended it wanting romaine. So we're gonna plant both. Sorry if this is going long, but I'm not sorry because it's seeds and it's awesome. So if you're not into this sort of thing, you're not watching anyways, so we're all good. I detest basil. I'm trying to get myself to like it. I've done it with a few different things. I used to hate tomatoes, onions, and sweet peppers, and all of those I've made myself like. The tomatoes and the onions, I now love them. And the sweet peppers, it's starting to grow on me. Like I can even eat them raw now. So I'm hoping to do that with basil, but last year the slugs won the battle. So I didn't have the opportunity to try much of anything. So we're gonna try dark opal. I did buy this one this year. Then we have Thai basil, Genovese basil. This is like the normal kind of basil, cinnamon basil, holy basil, and blue spice. So that's pretty exciting. And like the lettuce and the basil, I think those are gonna go mostly in the green stalk planter. Oops, I'm putting it back in the container. Mostly in the green stalk planter that we still need to get set up. So we gotta do that in the next couple of days. I have the soil for it. We just need to actually get out there and do it. But don't really need to do that right this second. So let me see. Southern pea, California black eye. A Lena Ciso's bird egg. There's a picture on these next two. Cherokee Trail of Tears is just a black bean. And then a royalty purple potted. I think this is a pole bean. And then I'm gonna try to make some garbanzo beans. I don't know why I bought garbanzo bean seeds. I have ample amounts of them, which I'll probably pull and plant somewhere, honestly. And then I am planting the Chinese red noodle bean, as well as the Taiwan yard long. I really want these long beans. I'm excited. And these ones, from what I heard, These ones are best like freshly sauteed. They're not ones that you preserve and like can. So I gotta make sure I'm not planting too terrible much of these because I can only eat so many fresh. If you have a better way of cooking the yard-long type beans, let me know. And I think it was Jess from Roots and Refuge that said that. Could be wrong. So I need to make sure I'm not going crazy. And then a lima bean, it's a Henderson bush. And then I have a Topazio garden bean. It's a big old package of it. A Bronco bean. These ones are freshly purchased, but I did purchase beans. I really want to grow a lot of beans. So then I also have the Kentucky Wonder pole bean, provider bean. This one's a pole bean, obviously. This one's a bush bean. This one, I grew it last year and I really liked it a lot, so I'm gonna grow it again this year. And then we also have some agate soybeans. I like these ones. Why not? It's a good calorie crop. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I'm curious how you guys are able to get a hold of your healthy fruits and vegetables, as well as do you have access to raw milk? I'm super curious about that one. We had it in Washington, but you could only sell it in store, and it's the opposite here. You can't sell it in store, but you can only sell it off farm. So it's super interesting, the differences between them. If you guys are new around here, we just moved to Missouri. We're transplants from Washington State, and we are just in the process of turning our home into a homestead, like I said in the beginning of the video. A lot of my older videos are a lot of how-to type videos, and I do have some more of those coming in the future, canning, freezing, dehydrating, fermenting, how to cook with those foods. But currently, I'm kind of doing more of a vlog style, showing you guys what we're doing to set up our homestead and all those sorts of fun things. So I hope that you guys will join me in that journey, and if you guys are interested in that, hit the subscribe button. It's right here. This video up here is a video that Mr. Google Pants thinks that you're going to enjoy. This one over here is my last vlog video, and then up here is my Missouri playlist. Make sure you check that one out for all the fun things. We'll see you next time. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.